With a weather impact alert as storms move in across the state. Good afternoon and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Tram Mai.
And I'm Kadiva Devine. We are bracing for heavy rain and potential flooding tonight into the weekend, brought in from the tropics. A wet and cloudy day at the Superstition Mountains. 12 News weather watcher Damon sending us this beautiful photo there. Wow, look how green all the vegetation is. That's gorgeous.
It looks even professional there. Yeah. We have team coverage for you tonight. 12 News journalist Joe Dana is speaking with first responders on how they train for flood rescues.
And meteorologist Chris Dunn is tracking how much rain we've already gotten. But we want to start first with meteorologist Lindsay Riley with a look at our hour-by-hour radar. Lindsay?
Yeah, we are tracking the rain as it is in Arizona right now. You can see here's the statewide view of that radar. A lot of showers along I-40 and out in western Arizona. We're in a little bit of a lull in the Phoenix area right now. As you'll see, the radar pretty quiet, but we have the cloud cover out there. We've seen a couple showers roll through the West Valley, and it's raining near Lake Pleasant right now, but there's also a few showers closer to I-8 that are moving north. A little bit heavier along the Colorado River up toward Lake Havasu, and here's what we're tracking near Ajo and Eloy right now. Those couple thin lines of showers that are trying to inch their way to the north. So over the next couple of hours in the valley, we can't rule out a couple isolated storms, but it looks like the coverage will be going up later tonight, say 9, 10, 11 p.m. or so. Some heavier rain up in the vicinity of Camp Verde. Seeing a little bit of a break in Payson right now, but out towards Snowflake, Holbrook, this whole line of light to moderate rain pretty much crossing I-40 in northeastern Arizona, and then a band of rain just south of Kingman, but that's also lifting to the north. Right now it's a bit quiet down towards Safford and Greenlee counties, but the radar will increase in coverage with storms in those areas over the weekend. Here's our rain chances looking into the overnight. Again, over the next couple of hours, can't rule out an isolated storm. Notice 8 o'clock tonight, we go up to a 30%, then 60% by 10 p.m. and we continue hour by hour in the valley through the overnight. Now up in the Flagstaff area, you'll see here 100% from 8 to 10 p.m., 90% around midnight. So the rain there a bit heavier and continuing also through the overnight. Meteorologist Chris Dunn standing by, taking a look at what we have already seen and some tropical analysis.
Yeah, Lindsay, we've already had some significant rainfall across parts of the valley. Over an inch of rain, that was from this morning as a band of showers just kind of set up shop across the West Valley. Glendale and Tolleson, more than an inch. Cave Creek with about 3/4 of an inch of rain. And here we can see this darker green and the yellow shading here. That was that persistent band of showers through the overnight and early morning hours. Not so much in the East Valley. Mesa with 0.12, Gilbert only 4/100 of an inch of rain. But officially at Sky Harbor, about 1/3 of an inch of rain, 0.35. And that number is significant because what we get typically in the entire month of October is 0.56. So we've already had 0.35 with a lot more to come. And we're still making this tropical connection with two systems out there, Priscilla, which is dying off rather rapidly, and Raymond, a tropical storm down to the south. This is the last advisory from the National Hurricane Center as we have a post-tropical storm, Priscilla, off the coast of Baja California. But all of that moisture is being shuttled up into Arizona. We also have Raymond down here that will stay as a tropical storm approaching Cabo San Lucas on Saturday around noontime, and then just kind of disintegrate to a remnant low across the Gulf of California, but also sending another wave of tropical moisture in our direction, probably more affecting southeastern Arizona, New Mexico, and West Texas than us here in Arizona. But as you can see on this tropical moisture map, on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, still the green resides across southern Arizona, so we still have the juice in place for more of these showers and thunderstorms, and the flooding potential will continue all the way through the weekend with a flood watch in effect through Sunday for Maricopa County. Tram?
All right, and as Chris just said, with flood potential across the state and through the weekend, we're hearing from first responders on how they train for water rescues.
12 News journalist Joe Dana is live with some Phoenix firefighters. Hey, Joe.
We're at Station 61 off the 51 in Indian School. Two ways that they're prepared for these storms coming up. The first way, they've got Furry Murray here. Look at this guy. So he's for morale, correct?
Yes, he is.
All right, so Murray's ready to go. He was getting a lot of rest earlier. He's walking away because he actually has a phobia. And that leads us to the second way that they are ready. This is a new tool. Captain Kenny Overton with Phoenix Fire is telling us how this is actually used for water rescues. Did you use it in the last big storm?
We haven't used this in the last big storm, but we've been training for that eventuality. With our drone, we've worked on dropping flotation devices in the event that somebody needs rescuing and we need to get a flotation device to them quickly.
Yeah.
So we have been working on that with our technical rescue teams.
And if we show some video of some of your training, I think people can see how this works. The number one thing people tell you when they get rescued is, I thought I could make it. Water is deceiving.
Right, water is deceiving. The best prevention is to just not drive into it. If you think that you might not be able to get across a body of water, it's best to not get your vehicle or yourself in that situation.
Yeah, and so firefighters train how to conduct these rescues, but this gives them an added dimension of dropping a flotation device directly over on top. You can see back here at the fire station, the van they have here also allows them to get a bird's eye view of topography, flooding. This can also, I would imagine, aid in your planning if you are dealing with a technical rescue.
What this really helps with is getting a lot of information to our decision makers very quickly. With our Drone One van, as you see, we have multiple screens, so we can deliver the image that the drone is seeing to our chiefs and our command officers very quickly. And in the event they call for a drop of a payload, if that's a flotation device, something of that nature, to assist our technical rescue crews, that's what we're here for, to make them more efficient in their job.
The good firefighters here at Station 61, they can go anywhere around town. They're ready, and let's hope you're not needed, but obviously you guys have the tools you need if need be, right? Any message for those out there? One, if they could get sandbags, you still have stations offering sand. Go to the cityofphoenix.gov website, get the sand. Two, number one rule of thumb for drivers out there over the next 48 hours?
Well, we know that we have some moisture coming in, so I think some of the best practice is to be just mindful of what you're doing in this rain. Be safe, take some extra time to get where you're going, drive slowly, and if you need us for any reason, call us. That's what we're here for.
And they said because of the rains we just had, it'll flood a lot quicker in those washes. So don't take the chance. Back to you guys.
That's good advice there. And yes, just like Joe said, with that heavier rainfall expected tonight, we want to make sure that all of our viewers have our streaming app, 12 Plus, downloaded on your phone. That's where we will have extended weather coverage into tomorrow. So just download the 12 Plus app and you can watch it all for free.